I'm 39, successful and am quite well off. My siblings, sadly, are not. My brother, 42, has 3 children. My sister, 35, also has 3, with 1 on the way. My youngest sister, 28, is married and pregnant, but she had nothing to do with the events of this post. We were all raised to believe that money doesn't matter and all you need is a happy marriage and lots of kids to live a happy life. Being poor and having lots of kids was somehow glorified. Maybe because that's the way our parents lived and wanted to convince themselves that they didn't fuck up. Fortunately for me, I didn't buy into that nonsense. I always knew I never wanted children. I focused on my career and on achieving success. Today I have my own house, wonderful pets and a loving boyfriend. My family, however, seems to think that there's something wrong with my lifestyle. My parents have often commented that my 5-bedroom house is empty without any kids running around. My siblings often tell me I'm selfish for not having kids and actually enjoying my life. However, their disdain for my selfish lifestyle doesn't stop them from begging for money. My brother and sister have called me and asked me to help pay their bills. Now, if it's something serious like clothes or school supplies for their kids, I'm willing to pitch in. But I always refuse when I'm asked to pay for trips to amusement parks, etc. I also paid for my parents to stay in a high-end assisted living facility. They're my parents, I felt that I owed them this much. I have moved them to a less luxurious facility because of something horrible they did. I'll make a post about that too, if you're interested, however. I couldn't help but feel insulted when they sang praises for my siblings for breeding and following in their footsteps, and how my parents wish I had done the same. As if, among all their kids, I'm the biggest disappointment. For this reason, I've distanced myself from them. I only call or visit to check up on them and don't let them be a part of my life. The other day, I got a call from my sister asking if she, her husband, my brother and his wife could come over. I said okay. They asked me to leave my fortune to their kids, in equal portions. And if I did, they would stop asking me for financial help. They said this as if they were doing me a favor. You don't have kids, so who are you gonna leave it to? Asked my brother. I told them I was going to leave my money to charities and that I don't owe them shit. When they went on the "you're selfish" tirade, I told them to get lost. The next morning, I got a call from my dad telling me they were disappointed in me. I simply hung up. The one family member who has stood by me is my youngest sister. She actually has her shit together and I could not be more proud of her. Edit. Here's what my parents did to deserve the downgrade. After the altercation with my siblings, my parents tried a different strategy. They tried to sweet talk me and suddenly their tune had changed from "you're so selfish" to "oh, we didn't mean it. Let's talk." So, after they kept pestering me to have a word with them in person, I invited them over. Now my parents know damn well that chocolate is bad for dogs, but my mom has tried to give them some on many occasions. When I tell her off, she always comes back with "but maybe they like it and I was just being nice." This time when they came over, I left them in the living room and went to the kitchen to get some refreshments. While I was there, one of my dogs came over to greet them. I could see them from the kitchen. My mom petted him for a while, then reached into her purse and pulled out a bar of chocolate. She broke off a piece and was about to give it to him when I stormed over and knocked it out of her hands. My parents looked shocked. I was enraged. Even after being told repeatedly that chocolate is bad for dogs, they just didn't get it. When I asked my mom what the hell she was doing, my dad actually started yelling at me and told me I was being rude. I told them either they were complete idiots or they were intentionally trying to hurt my dog. I told them I was sick of their BS and that they were on very thin ice with me. When they tried to argue back, I grabbed my dad by the arm and walked him out the door. My mom followed. This was less than a month ago and a few days ago, they were moved to a much less cushy facility. They won't be mistreated, I would never allow that to happen. But all they'll have are nutritious meals, medical care and a television they'll have to share with the others. The nice fully furnished mini apartment they had earlier with all kinds of luxuries will soon be a distant memory. Edit 2. To all those assuming I'm a man, I'm actually a woman.
So T sent me up a background. It's black, my favorite color. I actually like it, it's pretty cool. And so this is what he did when he got back from Target. Clipped it all up. Let me know what y'all think. Where I'm gonna start filming. Of course when he gets here, I might get tongue-tied. I just love you so much. Title parents, leave everything you have to our children. They always ask for money and stuff, and that person pays for, let me see, is it a boy or girl? Together, he pays for his parents like live somewhere nice and everything. He said they had to downgrade because they did something that he does have it says edit, here's what my parents did to deserve to downgrade. I will do that separately because I have not read that yet. The siblings came over, asked, hey, can we come over? And they're saying that give us all your money to your to our children when you die, and we'll stop asking for money. They're saying that he is selfish and his lifestyle is selfish because he has a 5-bedroom house for one goals, and he has no children running around. And the youngest sister tells the brother, I'm very proud of you for standing up for yourself, because he told his parents and his siblings that I'm going to give my money to charities and stuff and I owe you nothing. That is very true, and they're getting mad. Why have this many children if you can afford to take care of them? So I think I'm gonna go ahead and read this one, and I'll get back to you in my next clip. So edit 2, all those assuming I'm a man, I'm actually a woman. Here's what my parents did to deserve a downgrade. This woman has her dogs and stuff. The mom kept trying to give her dogs chocolate. If you're an animal owner and you own dogs, you know chocolate is very bad for animals and dogs. They can kill them. I know it takes like, I think their weight, and they have to eat weight in chocolate, but still it's not very healthy for them to have that. Like the family came over to talk to their parents and stuff, cool, whatever. First they were to be sweet, then their tune changed to from you're selfish to oh, we didn't mean, let's talk. She went in the kitchen to get some refreshments. The dog went up to the mom. The mom was petting the dog. She saw that she went to give her chocolate. She smacked it out of her hand. The dad and her got in an argument, got it heated and stuff. So she kicked them out and said they are on very thin ice. This is less than a month ago. A few days ago, they were moving to a much less cushier facility. They won't be miserable. I will never allow that to happen. They put never and like capsules. But all they've had are nutrition, meals, Medicare, and television they'll have to share with the others. The nice fully furnished mini apartment they've had earlier with all the kids of luxurious will soon be distant memory. Wanted to argue with her. Oh my god, this reminds me of a saying that T like recently heard from a YouTuber that he subscribed to. He's like, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I've never heard of that saying, but god, is that not freaking true? Oh my god, where we used to live. That should be like the saying of this city. I don't even know if you want to say a city, whatever it's called, Nightmare Land. That is what it's called. It's nightmares.